You know what's one thing I never understood? When all these gym rats, these fit chicks, they're always saying rain or shine, we're going to the gym, the rain ain't gonna stop us, we still gotta get these gains. How the fuck is the rain gonna stop you if you're in an indoor facility with a roof over it that's heated up? A gym is not outdoors. Unless you're training outdoors in the actual rain, like right here, then the rain could possibly stop you. But if you're indoors, I don't want to be hearing you say rain or shine. You're indoors. That rain is not going to affect you. I mean, take a look right here. Look at all this stuff. Look at the floor. Look how hard it's raining. Try training in this. It's fucking cold out here. The weights are wet. My shorts are wet now from putting this weight on me. Ridiculous.
What's up everyone, David here. Got a new video for y'all today, but before we get into it, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on any new videos, because remember, new videos on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, so don't miss out. Now I'm pretty sure you're wondering what the fuck is up with the lighting. Man, we up bright and early, 6 a.m. workouts. I got a busy day. It's the only time I can fit it in, so you know, gotta make it happen. I know it's cold, I know it's, I mean, I don't even know if y'all can see this, but look. I'm not sure if y'all can see that over the screen, but it's cold right now. The hands are, you know, that pain when you feel in your fingertips when it's really cold. That's what we're feeling right now. It's a little dark, but the sunrise, it's gonna come up in a bit. I mean, look at what it looks like right now. Look, it's going to come up there eventually. But you know what? For all of you saying you don't have time to work out, yes you do. You just gotta prioritize it. If you can only get it in the morning, wake up a little earlier, get it in the morning. Today, we're hitting legs.
Oh shit. Low-key, I think that it's upside down. You see how the handles are kind of coming this way? I feel like I have to like flip it all the way to get underneath it. It should be the other way. There's a logo back here. The logo should be the part that touches my neck. So that's why you see me shaking a little bit more, because like it feels more wobbly that way because of the way the weight is distributed, but oh well. So with this type of leg day, it's more along the lines of athleticism or just not pure bodybuilding. And wait, am I in the frame first off before I keep talking? Yeah. So instead of doing regular barbell squats, I'll go ahead and do safety squat bar, box squats. Safety squat bar to help keep me a little bit more upright. Box squat so I can pause at the bottom and boom, explode up instead of just bouncing the squat back up the way most people will do. That's why if you see a lot of athletes, they do a lot of box squats, because again, they have to be able to produce that power, boom, like that, like nothing. So go ahead, get a couple more sets in. Everything today is sets of 10. So let's get a couple more in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh. Alright, so we're moving on to hex bar deadlifts or trap bar deadlifts, however you want to call it. And the reason why, again, we're going with the more quote-unquote athleticism day. And I want to make sure my head's not cut off. So a lot of times, a lot of athletes, like me, what stance are they in? If you're playing football, you're like in this stance and you're ready to explode up. So it pretty much mimics a little bit better from a hex bar deadlift compared to a regular dev. Instead of being like this with a regular one, you're like this with a hex bar, which is pretty much close to like boom, if you're ready to react. Also focusing on standing up all the way straight. And then unlike when I do like regular deadlifts, I bounce the bar after every I'm like touch and go on the floor. No, this one comes to a complete stop on the floor before coming back up. As you can see, not going so heavy. Those are 100-pound plates. They're not bumper plates. They're 100-pound metal plates. Not going heavy, just focusing on the right form, feeling explosive on the way up, and then pause at the bottom, not just bouncing it. So we'll go ahead and get a couple more sets of 10 in before we move on. Okay, so just finished off a set of what you call Nordic curls. Pretty much all it is you're on your knees and you're letting your torso fall forward, but you're using nothing but hamstrings to come back up. So again, going along with athleticism, I mean, let's just say you're a sprinter or just any sport in general that requires you to run a lot. What's the most common, or at least, yeah, one of the most common lower body injuries? It's a pulled hammy. I've had a few on each hamstring over the years, so I'm like, you know what, I'm done pulling or straining or tearing my hamstrings. I'm gonna start doing these. It's more of injury prevention, but it also helps build up the hamstrings. So pretty much it helps you load up the eccentric. Eccentric portion means when you're lengthening the muscle, that's when the hamstring most likely tears in the middle of a sprint. So when you're slow and controlled on the eccentric, lengthening it, stretching it out, which is on the way down, boom, and then use the hamstrings to come back up. A lot of people, as they fall forward, they bend at the hip like this, and then they scoot their hips back to come back up. No, at that point you're defeating the purpose. Let your hamstrings do all the work. If you can't go all the way down, like myself, I don't have the strength to go all the way. Either you can go down and push yourself up with your arms, or for me personally, I prefer just holding onto this band. I'm going as low as I can, and then using nothing but hamstring to come back up. So we'll go ahead and get a couple more reps in. Okay, so as you can see with those, I'm trying really hard not to bend at my hip. Keep everything from the knee to the hip to the shoulder, all of this one straight line. Think of it like you're doing a hip thrust, lock that in place, and then just fall forward. The only joint that should be moving is going to be your knees.
Alright, so we're working on the calves now. Honestly, the way I'm doing it is not necessarily for quote-unquote athleticism. It's more along the lines of just because calves are my weak point. They're not as big as I would like them to be, so I'm working them out. I'm doing 10 reps with the toes pointed out, 10 reps with the toes pointed in, and then 10 pointed forward. The reason for that is just because when you point your toes in a certain direction, it works a certain part of the calf. So if you point your toes out, it's going to work on the inner part of your calf. If you point them inwards, it's going to work on the outer. And if you point them straight across, it just works everything pretty evenly. So just personal preference, but you know, that's just a me thing.
There you have it, everyone. That was the leg workout for today. As you notice, there wasn't a whole lot of exercises or a whole lot of sets. Okay, it's not a bodybuilding leg workout. The whole point of today was not necessarily to build up the legs, make the quads defined, get big old hamstrings. No, it's more of just general athleticism, preparation, I guess you could say. You're building up the capacity to do work so that there's carryover on the field, on the track, wherever. So start off with safety bar, box squats. Box squat to take out that bounce from the bottom of the squat. So all I gotta do is pause and then boom, explode up. So it really carries over to for like those movements where you have to quickly react in the sport. And then the safety squat bar helps keep the torso a little bit more upright. For example, if you're in football and you want to make a tackle, you're not gonna go like hunched over like that. You gotta try to stay or keep your back like upright and then go into it. So for me, I prefer that type of squat for this type of workout. Then went over to hex bar deadlifts. Again, I feel hex bar carries over more to sports than it would a regular deadlift, and also really emphasize pausing the bar at the bottom instead of just bouncing it up and down the way most people would do a normal straight bar deadlift. Then afterwards did Nordic curls for the hamstring. That's injury prevention. If you're an athlete, I'm pretty sure you've seen other athletes pop a hamstring mid-stride and then all of a sudden they're grabbing their leg. No, we don't want that. We don't want any pulled hamstrings. We don't want to strain it. We don't want to tear it. So that's a really good exercise to help prevent that. So it's more prehab exercises. And then lastly finished off with calves. That was the only one where it was just more to actually build up the calves because that is my weak point. But at the same time, I mean, every athlete uses their calves because how else are you going to get from point A to point B? The calves have a big part to do with that. So did 3 sets of 10 reps for everything except for the calf raises. That was 30 sets because obviously it was 10 toes pointed out, 10 toes pointed in, and then 10 toes pointed forward. So go ahead and give this workout a try, see how it works for you. Also comment down below just what is your general leg workout and what exactly is your goal. Is your leg workout aimed towards building muscle? Is your leg workout aimed towards building strength, towards building athleticism? Just whatever it is, comment down below. Also comment down below any other video suggestions you'd like to see me do, whether it be about mindset, motivation, nutrition, diet, workouts, programs, whatever it is, comment down below. I'd be more than happy to help you out. Also be sure to subscribe not just to this channel, but my girlfriend's channel and our couple's channel so you don't miss out on any new videos. Because for those who don't know, we got new videos across the board for all 3 channels every week. For this one specifically, new videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. So don't miss out. And then for Instagram and TikTok, same thing. Be sure to follow me on my accounts, girlfriend's accounts, couple's accounts. I put all the links down in the description below. With that being said, I'll catch y'all next time.